Well, here's a look at the market, the emini S&P for Thursday, January the 20th, 2011. We had mentioned been actually referring to for a while now this support at 76 and really anticipating that because of the down move yesterday that was quite strong, we'll probably have another good test of it today. By the way, these are market profiles. This one I just pointed to as what occurred yesterday during the regular trading hours, and this is what occurred today during the regular trading hours. The one in the middle is what occurred overnight. So that area in there around 76 down to 74 was given a good test overnight and popped back up and opened right in that area during the regular trading hours. And the market, of course, it did try and have a bounce, and then it sold off, and then it rallied. So pretty volatile day in that regard. And these kinds of days are often indicative of a market that has at least temporarily found either a top or bottom. And we are looking more likely, because of the kind of reaction that it did have and was not able to hold below 74, as I was mentioning yesterday, suggests that the market probably wants to move higher. Now, our initial resistance is going to be up here around 79. So that's our initial resistance at anyway at 79. And the support could probably come all the way down to in the 71, 72 area, possibly in around here. Um, and the next real major support is probably around 67 to 65, down even lower, should the market have a good sell-off tomorrow. Now, there's no news to be released tomorrow, so there's nothing on the docket that could provide that catalyst, but that doesn't mean to say the market couldn't have a move one way or the other. After 79 on the way up, we're looking at around 84 as resistance. So that's kind of where we are at in our view at this point in time. We also use the market profiles, as you see right here, that are from the regular trading hours only. And here's our software, and we actually had plenty of trades today. Market was obviously moving around a lot. We combined these two. We had another short here. I'm just identifying all of the down red arrows, which were short trades today. So those are all the short trades that we had. You take a look at the long trades that we had. Of course, not every one of these trades was actually used or traded. I just want to mark them on here so that you can see them. The first trade was a short. It was combined. We were short in here. Market was very volatile early in the session. I'm talking the first 30 minutes or less, and we were stopped out on that trade. So that was the first trade of the day. Unfortunately, we're stopped out on that. However, our second trade was this long trade right here, and it worked great, able to catch a really nice move higher. These other long trades, of course, were not taken because we were already long. Our short indication here was this dashed line here, so not filled on that until a little bit later. So our next trade was a short trade in here that worked out nicely. The market just came all the way down, so we were already short when these trades were triggered. So not taking those trades and just coming right on down with a really nice profit over 3 points on that one. By the time we were stopped out, we did actually take the combined trade here. So this is number 3, and the combination here was number 4. It turned out to be a break-even trade. The market came up, gave us a long trade here, which actually defined the low of the day and had a super run up. Some of our traders would have taken it, some would have not. We were in the neutral filter at that time, so being on the conservative side, a trader would not have taken it. Being a bit more aggressive, he would have. You can see these two long trades here. Unfortunately, here's our dash lines to get long. It came within a tick of it here, so unfortunately there was no trade there. Now this fifth trade here, some of our traders would have taken it, some not. Because it was in the green filter, actually didn't take that trade, even though it worked out great, had a nice dip in here. So you had to be pretty aggressive to go ahead and take that trade. There were other reasons to take that trade. That's why some of our traders would have taken it. But from purely a conservative standpoint, it was not taken. So the fifth trade actually ended up by being this guy over here, which was a beautiful fill, as you can see right here. Market had a nice move up right to the high here. This was another short trade, I'm sorry, another long trade in addition to this fifth long trade here, but it was not taken because we were already long. And this had a nice move over 3 points in our favor. These two last short trades were very nice. This short right in here and a short right in here. This short had a really nice fall off, approximately 4 points. And when it came up and stopped us out here, we got short again. Unfortunately, before we take part in this long trade here, it moved in our favor 3 ticks and just nicked us right to the tick here. So we actually ended up by losing 3 ticks on that trade. So we ended up with 7 trades today, this last one being the 7th trade. So pretty busy day and a nicely profitable day too. It's good to see the market moving around as much as it did. I've also posted here a link for the live trade, which was this number 5 trade here. So there's a live trade video that you can watch along with this. It's along with this one you're watching right now. Just trying to write that live video of a trade. So you can take a look at that. It was interesting because I actually did something a little bit different on that trade than what we do in our regular kind of trade management. So I'd encourage you to watch that. You might find it interesting. Um, that's about it. So any interests, questions, or comments, always welcome at info@eminidaytrader.com. So thanks for taking the time to watch the video, and we'll see you again tomorrow.